Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome back to another early access video for the new Business and Hobbies expansion pack. Now today's video is a bit of a different one from the 3 videos that I've previously done, as we are doing my first ever build using the new expansion pack. And I'm not gonna lie, I was going to say a little bit out of my comfort zone. This was very out of my comfort zone when it comes to this type of a build. I've never really built like Nordic houses before. So I really didn't exactly know what I wanted to do with this build. I kind of just winged it. I knew that I wanted to create a starter home, so obviously building on a very small budget. I think the max is like 22 grand when you add Sims though to a household. So I think it's 20 to start and then 2 grand per sim that you add. So I knew I wanted to do a relatively cheap starter home, and I just didn't exactly know what I wanted it to look like, to be completely honest. I did take a lot of inspiration from, as you can see, the builds that are kind of in the background and the builds all around the world. So I was kind of using those for reference, and then I just kind of winged it. It's literally my first ever build using all this brand new build buy. There's a lot of build buy that came with this pack. I absolutely love it. It's quite like some of the indoor furniture some of like the interior furniture. It's very like minimalistic, which I believe is quite common in Nordic countries. And you've got all of these beautiful wooden swatches, loads of gorgeous pieces. I love some of the doors as well that have come with this pack. And to be honest, I can't wait until I have got access to some of my other packs and I can combine them, make even more beautiful builds. Bear in mind, this is early access. Thank you again to the EA Creator Network for providing me with early access, by the way. But as this is early access, I only at this current moment in time have Business and Hobbies and Base Game in my hands at the minute. And that's why as well you can see my name floating around the screen, because it is an early access to this new pack. But I'm pretty happy with the starter home that I have built. I tried to do something different. I tried to include, because the build that was here to begin with, there were I think 4 Sims creators that built for this particular pack, and the build that was actually here to begin with had like a garage, a little side room here. So I decided actually that was a nice idea. Like there's a lot of terraced houses that seem to be in this world, and I thought, you know what, adding a garage is quite a nice idea. So I've added that, and if you do download this build, I think I should be able to upload it to the gallery even though this is in early access. But if you do download this build, you could keep it as a garage, or you could turn it into a room for a hobby that you might have. You could, you know, the hobbies in the new pack, the tattooing, the pottery making, you could make it into that type of room as well. But I did actually keep it as a garage. I actually put a car in there as well, and I tried to sort of decorate the outside of the build as best as I felt that I could. Was quite restricted because normally I'm that type of player where I do like to use a lot of my packs. I bought them for a reason, you know, I want to use them. Maybe should be a bit more restricted, but I think I did an okay job of the outside, especially with the new roof features. I really love them. I love that is something that comes with this pack, and I think it's going to be great for other builds to be able to use those like detailed roof structures. I tried to add a little bit to the outside, to like the garden area. I then decided even further to delve into debug, hence why later on you'll be able to see like a debug building to the right of my starter home, because I thought it would look nice if it's like a fake terraced home. It doesn't change the build that much, it just sort of makes it look like it fits in with the neighborhood rather than just one random building that's been plonked in the middle, if you know what I mean. But we've been given a great variety of doors, windows, so much wonderful furniture that's come with this pack that I can definitely see myself using in other worlds too. Like the interior design stuff is amazing. The floating stairs, which if you don't put a railing down the side of them, they are technically floating stairs, are absolutely gorgeous. There's new beautiful lights as well, a new bed that I really like, mirrors that are wonderful, flowers. There's like a plant pot that can go on the wall like a dangling, hanging sort of ivy looking plant that's really nice. Gorgeous wallpaper options as well, and flooring, a nice new wood floor as well as a brick floor. All sorts of stuff that you might have seen me show in my very first episode on the Business and Hobbies, or the very first video of the Business and Hobbies expansion pack, where I was just exploring everything that comes with the pack. But with this starter home, as I said before, I wanted it to fit in with the neighbourhood, hence why I made it 2 floors. But I wanted to make sure it stayed in the budget, but also had a decent amount of space, or, you know, the opportunity for you to expand on it. So I set you up with the basic things, and then as you get more money, maybe running your own business or whatever, then you can expand and you can add to it. So it is actually a 2-bedroom house. I did a single bedroom and a double bedroom, and it is 1 bathroom, so it's 2 bed, 1 bath, and the downstairs is quite spacious, but I did find it difficult figuring out exactly how I wanted to plan, like the floor plan of the downstairs bit, because it's just one big square room basically. I was going to do platforms, but then I didn't know how that would intervene with where the stairs are. So I decided to just wing it and move things around a lot and try different designs of like where the kitchen should be, where the dining room should be. I wanted to have like a little lounge living area as well. So I think the way that I've done it in the end has worked out well, especially since it is a starter home. I would have loved to have added more decor, more clutter, more wall features. You know, I am the type of person where I don't build a lot, but when I do build, I really like to clutter it up, and I like to make my builds look lived in as well. But I think what can happen is I do get carried away. So I get carried away and I start building and I put things in, and then I have to reel myself back in and realise, actually, this is a starter home. We don't have the budget for this. But I'll tell you what, I have been really enjoying this pack. I've loved having early access. I've loved seeing it come to life and seeing the different things that I've been able to do with the pack so far. I've run a daycare, I've run a hotel. I'm excited for the future and embedding, you know, the cross pack capabilities as well, because, you know, right now we've got all sorts of things in base game that we can do. Like we could charge people to go to the gym, charge people to go to the museum, charge people to go for a swim, you know, in a swimming pool. But when you start introducing all of those other packs, the opportunities are endless of running a business. And I can't wait to see what other people decide to do. I can't wait to implement this into my legacy challenges as well and give them a bit of life. Let my legacy sims live the business life. You'll be able to see me also trying to make adjustments to the build, like changing wallpaper to see if there's a cheaper one, removing like things that we don't necessarily need. But I'm pretty happy with how this build turned out. I hope that you lot like it as well. Let me know what you think. If you'd like for me to do more builds using this new expansion pack, then definitely let me know down in the comment section below. I'm not a massive builder nowadays. Like, I really don't build as much as I used to. Nowadays, I am a gameplay kind of girl. I'm always in gameplay. I'm enjoying my legacy challenges. But the builder inside me is still there. She's still thriving, and she still does enjoy a build every now and again. So let me know if you'd like to see me do more builds on my channel. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are buying this new expansion pack, don't forget to use my EA Creator code, which is Tazkabaz. And a huge thank you again to the EA Creator Network for providing me with early access to this pack. I've loved every minute of it. I've really enjoyed exploring it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care, look after yourselves, and I will see you next time. Taz out.